Okay, we're back with Umineko, When the Seagulls Cry, and we're going to pick up right where we left off. Actually want to be on the load screen. There we go. Can the weather change how people act? You often hear stories about how things like atmospheric pressure can influence people's moods and physical health. For some time now, everyone had been struggling to clear the gloomy atmosphere, but any conversation was quickly cut off, and in the end the dining hall was simply filled by the sound of the rain. Dessert was some kind of chocolate cake accompanied by pear sherbet. Goda-san enthusiastically explained the recipe as soon as this final dish was presented, but I quickly forgot the details. The guest of honor, grandfather, was absent. The weather was horrible, and the identity of the one who'd lent Mario an umbrella remained a mystery. When dinner ended, no one felt even one bit refreshed. It was too late now, but I realized painfully that taste wasn't the only important part of a meal. The whole atmosphere was also critical. Goda-san, the supposed conductor of this musical piece called dinner, did his best to enliven the place, dropping little jokes left and right, but apparently not one of them succeeded. After taking orders for after-dinner coffee, tea, and orange juice, he left for the kitchen. As soon as he disappeared, Uncle Kraus spoke.
やれやれ、せっかくゴーダが腕を振るってくれた晩餐も、こうも沈み込んでしまっては実に味気ないというものだ。
まったくね。今日は何を食べても美味しく感じられない、そういう気分よ。
ほう、どうしてそういう気分なのか聞きたいね。心が晴れ晴れできるよう、兄として後で協力させてもらうよ。
Aunt Eva grimaced slightly. I'd already heard she wasn't on good terms with Uncle Kraus, but it was pretty clear now. When I looked around, I noticed that my father and Aunt Rosa were also grimacing. Apparently there was something besides the weather troubling all of them.
エヴァおばさんもうちの親父もずいぶん機嫌が悪そうっすね。
そう？私はそうは思いませんよ。
I asked Aunt Natsuhi, who was sitting on my right, but she seemed to be in a bad mood as well. She snapped back as if to say she was absolutely not interested.
まあ、ちょいと大人な話で込み入ってな。バトラ君たち子供は気にせんでええ話や。はははは。なあ、夏井さん、桐江さん。
Uncle Hideyoshi laughed as he spoke, but without his usual brightness, so I could vaguely imagine just how complicated their adult conversation had become. On top of that, even Aunt Natsuhi and Kirie-san, the people he had directed his comment to, ignored him as though they hadn't heard anything. I didn't know what kind of conversation they'd been having while us kids were away, but it reminded me of how Dad said he had stomach cramps when we arrived at the mansion. The family conference might have been a playful reunion to us kids, but it was definitely different for the adults. After Uncle Hideyoshi's comment was ignored by the other adults and an awkward silence fell over the room, Kirie-san spoke up.
子供たちの進路はどうなるのかしらとか、そういう話よ。バトラ君は将来はどうするの？ぼんやりと大学進学？そんなのじゃ長い人生レースのスタートラインとしては心細いわよ。
あいたたたたたた。桐江さん、飯の最中にそんな話されちまったら、消化不良で便秘になっちまうぜ。
はははは。そうやそうや。バトラ君やジェシカちゃんの進路の話をしとったんや。将来のことは真剣に考えんとあかんで。
Hideyoshi heartily agreed as if they really had been talking about that, but that was probably wrong. Kirie-san had been obviously trying to change the subject. However, if Kitty-san had determined that this was the best course of action for now, then she was probably right. Taking this into account, I cast aside my suspicions as to the cause behind Aunt Eva and Dad's bad moods. At long last, the serving cart returned, filled with coffee and tea. Kumasawa-san and Shannon-chan served it to everyone. Goda-san then explained that this concluded tonight's meal. If only the mood had been a bit more cheery, it might have been the best dinner in my life. It was a shame this best of dinners couldn't have been had under the best conditions.
ジョージお兄ちゃん、これでご飯は終わり？終わり？
うん。これでおしまいだよ。
はしたないわよ。お席について、落ち着いてジュースを飲みなさい。
Maria looked like she was really excited by the occasionally crashing thunder. Maybe she wanted to quickly finish eating and run over to the window. She had been fidgeting for a while, waiting for the meal to end. Some people are afraid of thunder, while others find it sort of interesting. And Maria was apparently one of the latter sort. Therefore, when she heard from George Aniki that dinner was over, a huge smile broke across her face. She then rose from her seat, took out her handbag, which she'd set under her seat, never having left it, even while she was eating, and began fishing around inside of it. No one seemed particularly concerned by this behavior.
なんだい？どこから持ってきたの？
George was the first to notice it. As he spoke, Battler noticed too. They saw that Maria was now holding a beautiful Western-style envelope. On the front of the envelope, the Ushiromiya family crest, the one-winged eagle, was done in gold leaf. Furthermore, the fact that it was sealed with dark red wax made it clear that this wasn't something Maria could have brought as a prank.
マリアちゃん、それは何？
It seemed that Natsuhi had also noticed the strangeness of the envelope Maria was holding. Her voice sounded too serious for someone admonishing a small child, so the relatives around us finally noticed too.
どうしたよ、夏日姉さん。
それ、何？マリ、あなた、それをどこで拾ったの？
その封筒は金蔵さんの。
When Nanjo muttered that, even us kids could understand why everyone seemed to be frozen solid. The envelope that Maria held was one of the Ushiromiya family head's custom-made envelopes for private use. In other words, it could only mean one thing. This envelope contained a message from Kinzo. Or it could also be a message from Beatrice. And maybe that wax print, or whatever, the wax seal, maybe that's actually from the ring that he threw out the window. So technically, if anybody had an envelope, anybody could have sent that. Although, how would they get an envelope? It would have to be someone who has access to his study. Someone like Kanon, or Genji, or the doctor, Nanjo.
どうしてそんな封筒がここにあるんだね。こいつは面白いもんが飛び出してくるぜ。
ちょいとわしに見せてみ。
ダメ！マリアが読むの！マリアがみんなに読んで聞かせなさいって言われたの！
Uncle Hideyoshi tried to snatch the envelope out from Maria's hands, but she protected it as though hugging it and didn't let go.
秀吉兄さん、子供相手に力ずくなんていけませんよ。マリアちゃん、その封筒はどうしたの？
傘を貸してくれた時にベアトリーチェにもらった。ご飯が終わったらマリアがみんなに読んで聞かせろって言われた。マリ
メッセンジャー この島の魔女様は随分と洒落てるじゃねえかよ。
Battler tried to joke about it, but no one laughed.
それで中には何て書いてあるのかしら、マリアちゃん。
Hold on. It says Battler tried to joke about it. I can't tell if this is actually first person now, or if we've moved out to third person. Maybe that's just a translation thing. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
はい。読む。
Maria casually opened the envelope. It was sealed only with wax, so she just had to remove the sealing wax to open it. That sealing wax fell onto the desk. Hideyoshi hastily picked it up and stared fixedly at it. He then set it in the center of the table, where Natsuhi Kirie and Nanjo stared at it. Imprinted in the sealing wax was the one-winged angel, which was the Ushiromiya family crest and also Kinzo's personal crest.
これは当主様の紋章。
私は金蔵さんに手紙をもらったことがあるからわかる。これは間違いなく金蔵さんの風浪だ。
でもこのお屋敷にはそれと同じ紋章がいくつもあるのでは。例えば風浪用のハンコのようなものがあれば、金蔵さんでなくても風浪はできるのでは。
いや、金蔵さんは風浪には必ず自分が指にしている後ろ宮家当主の証の指輪で刻印をする。
And there we have it. So, anybody who was outside could have sent this letter. But we already know that only a few people could have been outside. And those few people would have had to be people who could disguise as Beatrice or be Beatrice. So, that's interesting.
この形や複雑な意匠は間違いなく金蔵さんの風浪だ。そうとは限らんよ。親族であれば一度くらいは親父の手紙を受け取ったことはあるはずだ。その風浪をもとに偽の紋章を作り、親父殿を語って刻印した可能性が否めない。
兄貴に同感だ。風浪に刻印されている紋章がどれだけ親父のものに酷似していたとしても、間違いなく親父のものであるとは証明不能だぜ。だからその封筒が親父のものであるという証拠にはならない。
If you think about it from their perspective, they might suspect that Rosa gave this to Maria, and she trained her to say that it was Beatrice, maybe? But obviously we know that's not the case.
私も全く同じよ。風浪の刻印だけでお父様の手紙だなんて決めつけることには同意できないわ。南條先生、曖昧な言葉は慎んでいただけるかしら。
これは失礼。出過ぎた口でしたな。
One after another, all of the siblings from Kraus on downwards rejected Nanjo's statement, saying that the envelope Maria held wasn't necessarily from Kinzo. They were afraid. They feared from the bottom of their hearts that Kinzo's intentions were written in there, and that it might be some announcement regarding the inheritance that would be decidedly unfavorable to them.
マリア、その封筒は傘を貸してくれた人がくれたのね。じゃわからないでしょ。そうなの？
つまり魔女ベアトリーチェが傘と一緒にマリアちゃんにその封筒を。
Maria nodded forcefully.
主人に得体の知れない何者かが手渡した怪文書です。読むにも値しません。
せめて読むくらいいいじゃねえかよ。なあ。
Battler said it to Jessica in a small voice, trying to act tough, but Natsuhi heard him clearly and glared at him with threatening eyes.
それでベアトリーチェに食事が終わったら読めって言われたんだな。
いいじゃないの皆さん。これはおじいさまの封筒ではなくベアトリーチェの封筒。誰が書いたのかはともかく中身を聞いてからの判断でもいいんじゃないかしら。
そうやな。お父さんが書いたとは限らんが、中身が気になるんは事実や。マリアちゃん、さっきは無理やり取ろうとしてすまんかった。謝るからみんなの前でそれ読み上げてくれんか。
マリア、読みなさい。
As all the relatives stared fiercely at Maria, she spread the letter open with a rustle.
本当に親父の手紙だと思うか？
ありえんね。親父殿が私たちに何かを発表するときは直接でなければいつだって源氏を通してじゃないか。このようなこじゃれた方法でするとは思えんね。
そうよ。マリアをメッセンジャーに？それこそお父様の趣味じゃないわよ。ローザ、これはマリアちゃんが私たちを脅かそうという何かの隠し芸なんでしょ？
マリアはそんな気の利いたことができる子じゃないわ。
The words came out of Maria's mouth, but for some reason her voice seemed different than usual. Everyone went suddenly silent.
六軒島へようこそ、後ろ宮家の皆様方。
That does sound different from usual.
私は金蔵様にお仕えしております、当家顧問錬金術師のベアトリーチェと申します。
そんなアホな。
黙って。
長年にわたりご契約に従いお仕えしてまいりましたが、本日金蔵様よりその契約の終了を宣告されました。よって本日をもちまして当家顧問錬金術師のお役目を終了させていただきますことをどうかご了承くださいませ。
くだらん。ざれ言だ。
聞くに耐えません。
さてここで皆様に契約の一部をご説明しなければなりません。私ベアトリーチェは金蔵様にある条件とともに莫大な黄金の貸与をいたしました。その条件とは、契約終了時に黄金の全てを返還すること、そして利息として後ろ宮家の全てを頂戴できるというものです。
むちゃくちゃや。
初めっからむちゃくちゃだぜ。
要するにあれだろ、よくある悪魔の契約みたいなやつなんだろ。ほんで契約がおしまいってことになるから利子いいんや。長年の退職金のつもりかな。ちゃっかりした魔女だぜ。
バトラ君、今は茶化さない方がいい。
Battler made a face as if to ask, if I can't make fun of this, what can I make fun of? Some of the adults' faces were pale, while others looked dazed.
これだけをお聞きならば、皆様は金蔵様のことをなんと無慈悲なのかとお嘆きにもなられるでしょう。しかし金蔵様は皆様に富と名誉を残す機会を設けるため特別な条項を追加されました。その条項が満たされた時に限り、私は黄金と利子を回収する権利を永遠に失います。
特別な条項？
それは何よ。
特別条項。契約終了時にベアトリーチェは黄金と利子を回収する権利を持つ。ただし 隠された契約の黄金を暴いた者が現れた時、ベアトリーチェはこの権利を全て永遠に放棄しなければならない。利子の回収はこれより行いますが、もし皆様のうちの誰か一人でも特別条項を満たせたなら。
I just want to point out, like, I just want to stop this for a minute and say, if this is Beatrice's voice, I actually like it a lot. It's really good.
すでに回収した分も含めて全てお返しいたします。なお、回収の手始めとしてすでに後ろ宮本家の家督を受け継いだことを示す後ろ宮家当主の指輪をお預かりさせていただきました。封印のろうそくにてそれをどうかご確認くださいませ。
これがそうだというのか。親父が指輪を手放すなどありえん。
Kraus stared at the sealing wax as if trying to burn a hole through it. Ava and Rudolph were doing the same over his shoulder.
確かにチェスの時、金蔵さんの指に何か足りんような違和感は感じ取りました。
南條先生、おぼろげな記憶でいい加減なことを言わないように。
その心眼をここでは測れないわ。本当に指輪をおじい様は誰かに手渡したのか、この手紙が本当の話かどうかはおじい様に直接確認すればいいだけの話じゃない。
そうね、キリエさんの言う通りだわ。
果たして金蔵さんがそれを答えてくれますかな。あの人のお考えは時に人の世の常識では測りかねますからな。
Okay, I just want to put out one theory right now. Nanjo is actually pretty suspicious. He mentioned a while ago that he once tried to solve the riddle of the gold, and he would have access to the ring, potentially, if Kinzo took it off. Or if Kinzo was like really focused on the chess game, maybe Nanjo could have slipped it off his finger. But then that would mean that the scene that we saw with Kinzo throwing the ring out the window was a lie, which I don't think they would do. So, but if it is, then that's one thing to consider, that Nanjo is actually the true culprit here, and he's trying to like get all the family gold for himself or something. But then why would he say that if somebody finds the gold, then they're exempt from this? That's, I don't know. That's the confusing part. I guess because then they can't claim ownership of it? If... Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out.
どのみちざれ言の息を出んの。第一、黄金幻想自体が親父殿のまやかしだ。ありもしない黄金の話を始めるのはお前たちだけで十分だ。
でも魔女様はおっしゃってるわよ。黄金を見つけた者に家督と全ての財産を引き渡すってね。つまりベアトリーチェ様はお父様の顧問弁護士もしくは金庫番でもあられるってことじゃないのかしら。このような怪しげな文章を子供に託すような怪人物を信用することなどできません。
兄貴、腹を割ってもらうぜ。兄貴の知らない人物が親父の財産管理をしてるようなことはあり得るのか。
いや、それはない。私は当主代行として親父殿の全ての財産を把握している。私に知られずにそれらを自由にできる人間はいないはずだ。
じゃあつまりクラウス兄さんの把握していない財産ってことじゃないの？
バカな、そんなものあるわけがない。
あるわよ。兄さんが把握していないお父様の資産。
What, the ring? Or the gold?
そんなものあるわけがありません。
いや、あるで。それがお父さんの、いや、ベアトリーチェの隠し黄金や。
話を整頓しよう。 つまり親父には兄貴も知らない腹心がいた。そしてそいつはずっと黄金の番と運用を任されてきたわけだ。あるいは悪魔の契約まがいのルールで融資した神塚の大富豪か。
その腹心のベアトリーチェさんは自分の黄金を融資する相手として息子兄弟の誰がふさわしいか試したいということなのかしら。
Kiri's question was one that all the siblings wanted answered. On reflection, they realized that Kinzo's strange epitaph had hung in the hall beneath the witch's portrait for quite some time. While it had long been whispered that whoever solved the puzzle would receive everything, no one had ever clearly stated it. It was just something that everyone had hoped might be true. And right here, right now, the thing they'd hoped for had been clearly stated in Beatrice's letter. It clearly specified that everything of the Yoshido-miya family would be given to the one who found the gold.
黄金の隠し場所についてはすでに金蔵様が私の肖像画の下に碑文にて公示されております。条件は碑文を読むことができるものすべてに公平に。
I think also we can say that this voice changing of Maria's is proof that like magic exists in this universe. Beatrice is real. Everything Kinzo was saying is true. And yeah, so this is definitely a fantasy story. We're not necessarily grounded in reality here. So all bets are off, really. We gotta think about this in terms of the rules laid out to us rather than the rules of reality.
黄金を暴けたなら私はすべてをお返しするでしょう。それではどうか今宵を金蔵様との知恵比べにて存分にお楽しみくださいませ。今宵が知的かつ優雅な夜になるよう心よりお祈りいたしております。黄金のベアトリーチェ。
お父さん、聞こえているはずです。
So is nobody gonna question like how Maria's voice just changed like that? Did they think she was just putting on like a performance or what? Because that's clearly not her voice at all. She clearly like suddenly gained like the composure of an adult there. So I don't know.
返事をしてください。
The door to Kinzo's study was being violently, harshly beaten against over and over again like a percussion instrument. The yells coming from the other side belonged to Kraus, Rudolph, and sometimes Ava. It was the siblings who were trying to intrude upon Kinzo's study to question him about the truth behind that mysterious letter. Kinzo was eating. An elegant tablecloth was set over the desk. And the fabulous dinner that had adorned the table down in the dining hall was reproduced here. Kinzo continued his meal in silence. Shannon, taking away an empty plate, looked uncomfortably between the door being pounded on and Kinzo's face. So if he dies here, I know who did it. Or I don't know who did it, but I know how they did it. If he dies here. Because I have a feeling... I don't know, we'll see.
皆さんがお呼びですがいかがいたしますか？
I'll explain everything that I saw. Maybe I'll even like link to the image I saw if I can find it in the description. Although that would probably lead me to being potentially even more spoiled if I go looking for it. But basically, the image was a spoof on like, you know, in Danganronpa, there's like those battles at the end. In Danganronpa 2 specifically, there's those battles at the end where you have like those words on either side of the screen. So you've got like well, I don't want to actually say what they are because like that could potentially spoil Danganronpa, but they've got these words on each side of the screen, and there was an image that someone made, and it had Beatrice in the middle of the screen, and there were certain words there that kind of made the one of the murders very clear. So we'll see how that plays into it. I'll say exactly what those words were after the fact, but it had to do with food, and he's eating right now in a locked room, so we'll see.
しておけ。神と我が晩餐は沈黙を尊ぶ。黙らせますか。必要ない。我が耳には届いておらぬ。
Kinzo enjoyed his food, apparently indifferent. Genji quietly lowered his head and took a single step back. As he did, Kanon, who stood in reserve like a shadow behind and to the side of Genji, opened his mouth.
マリア様がベアトリーチェ様より手紙を受け取られたとのことで、その真偽を確かめたいのでしょう。
あやつめ、早速始めおったか。さあ、ベアトリーチェ、かけるコインに不足はあるがい。存分に今宵を楽しもうではないか。負ける気はないぞ。お前の微笑みは永遠に私のものだ。もう一度見られるなら、富も名誉も我が命すらも惜しくはない。さて、ルーレットは回り始めた。ボールはどのポケットに落ちるのか。ノワールか、ルージュか、それとも親の総取りか。さあ始めるがいい、ベアトリーチェ。私が再びお前に奇跡の力というものを見せてやる。
Well, okay then. This got interesting real fast. Really picked up. Not that it wasn't interesting before, but now we've kind of really gotten into the thick of things. Still nobody dead yet, though. For a murder mystery, it's certainly taking its time in that respect. The strange letter that the witch had entrusted to Maria wiped all memories of dinner from our minds. I wonder if they mean that literally or figuratively. Maria was repeatedly barraged with questions by Aunt Rosa and the other parents, and became increasingly ill-tempered when they refused to believe her. If we kids tried to butt in, they'd probably ignore us. Our parents were all stirred up, firing back and forth about the gold and the distribution of the assets, and completely forgetting that we were even there. I'd already guessed that they'd been talking like this in the shadows, but I hadn't thought they'd be so blunt. It gave all of us kids a considerable shock. From what we could overhear, all the parents wanted more money as soon as possible. Back and forth about grandfather's inheritance, back and forth about the distribution of the gold if it was found, about advance payments and cash. It was so despicable, I could hardly bear to watch, even though one of them was my father. It looked like Jessica felt the same way. We left our seats without being asked to, and went to hang out somewhere well away from our parents.
なるほどな。じいさまが飯の席にも顔を出したくない理由がよーくわかったよ。
So I'm just throwing this out there, but the voice that we heard of Beatrice kind of sounded like Jessica's voice, maybe a little bit. So that's something interesting to take note of. But I don't know if they're the same voice actress or not. I don't know. It's really difficult to look that up without getting potentially spoiled, so I'm not going to.
うちの親たちにはすっかり幻滅だぜ。金だの遺産だの。よくもまああそこまで大っぴらに。
俺の場合はクソ親父に幻滅しきってるからよ。これ以上評価の下がりようがないぜ。
そんなの私だって同じだぜ。しかし今夜のには呆れたぜ。心底呆れたぜ。
Jessica looked down at the floor, irritated. She was always talking about how bad her parents were, but maybe she hadn't really felt that way deep inside. The depths of Jessica's shock made that clear.
未成年の君たちはご両親に養育してもらってるからわからないだろうけど、お金を得るというのは単純な綺麗事じゃないよ。未成年である今にそれを理解しろとは言わない。でもご両親なりに何かの努力をしていることだけは認めてあげてほしいな。
やれやれ。ジョージの兄貴は人間ができてるぜ。
ジョージ兄さんは社会人になってバリバリ働いてるけどよ。金とか財産とかそういう話になったら、うちの親父たちみたいに強欲むき出しのハゲタカになれるってのかよ。
自分だけの話だったらそんなことはしたくないよ。でも家族や社員、部下やその家族の生活を背負ったら戦わなければならない時もあるかもしれない。
私はそんな戦い嫌だぜ。小さまの遺産がどうのこうのなんて話、ヘドが出るぜ。
Jessica pretended to spit violently. That harsh reaction made the depths of her pain very clear.
もうこの話はやめようぜ。じいさまの隠し黄金がどうのこうの、財産だ遺産だって話は親たちの問題で俺たちの問題じゃないさ。
僕も同感だよ。せめて気を利かせて親たちの話し合いを邪魔しないのが子供の務めだと思うね。
なんだか面白くねえぜ。
Everyone knows the phrase, adults are filthy. But we had now seen that for ourselves, and that really did give us a considerable shock. George Aniki was now pretty much an adult, and I'd already been disillusioned with my dad, so the shock wasn't that big for us. But Jessica seemed to be taking it hard. Apparently, she'd received a bigger blow than I'd thought. She always talks badly about her parents, but looked like she hadn't changed at all on the inside. Even now, she's still a pure-hearted, delicate person who can't doubt others. Sure, she respected her parents as much as anyone else does. And then her parents started raging about going, money, money, inheritance, inheritance, my money, right in front of all the other parents and the children. It's no surprise she received such a shock from hearing that.
ジェシカちゃん、どうかお父さんとお母さんのことを嫌いにならないで。理解しろとまでは言わないから、せめてどうか嫌いにならないであげて。
わかってるよ。少し放っておいてくれよ。
6 years ago, I would have kept taunting Jessica even after she got all dejected. But I guess I really have grown over the last 6 years. I realized it'd be better to leave Jessica alone right now. Jessica suddenly looked away sulkily and left the parlor. She probably wanted to be alone for a while. I could do nothing but wordlessly watch her back as she left.
そういえばマリアちゃんはどこに行ったんだろう。
多分まだ肖像画の前でいじけてるんだろうぜ。
Maria truly looked up to witches, and she'd expected that coming in direct contact with Beatrice and receiving the letter as proof would surprise everyone and make them happy. However, the adults had doubted its authenticity, thoroughly bombarding Maria with questions and refusing to accept her story. Even for me, it wasn't hard to imagine how much that must have hurt Maria. We couldn't speak to Maria or Jessica. In the end, George Aniki and I just abandoned ourselves to the sound of the falling rain and the dark night.
台風はどんな感じなんだろうね。ニュースをやってないかな。
George Aniki started walking over to the corner of the parlor where the television was. He hadn't called me over, and I realized I really couldn't have cared less where the typhoon was on the sea now. So without going over to the television, I loitered around the window.
そんなに風は出てなさそうだけど、海の上はひどいのかしらね。天気予報では暴風警報も聞いてたんだけど。
キリエさんか。大人たちの積もる話はどんな感じなんすか？
She seemed to catch the sarcasm. Kirie-san shrugged.
この胃の痛くなる話は徹夜で続くのかしら。嫌になるわ。
まあ、せいぜいよろしく。じい様の財産分配について、ハゲタカごっこをお楽しみくださいってんだ。最低の気分だぜ。
それに関しては同感よ。バトラ君みたいに席が外せるなら、私もそうしたいわ。でもそうもいかない。たとえ発言権がなくてもね。パートナーも大変よ。
Kirie-san took a deep breath, smiling bitterly. That's right. They probably wouldn't let Kirie-san speak since she's only married into the family. Still, as Dad's partner, she's had no choice but to stay by his side and support him. She probably had to bear the full brunt of this mental pressure much more than me. I wasn't going to apologize, but realizing that I'd spoken too harshly, I cut the sarcasm for the time being.
どんな感じなんすか？相変わらず、謎の魔女ベアトリーチェの話題で持ちきりですか？
まあね。あの人たちは、おじい様が亡くなった時の遺産分配について、兄弟4人で話をまとめようと、ずっと密約を重ねてきた。そこへ未知の5人目が現れて、話をややこしくしようっていうんだから、穏便な話のわけもないわ。互いを罵り合ったり、かと思えば共闘しようってことになったり。夏日姉さんでなくても頭痛がしてくるところよ。
On the one hand, they all want a larger portion than the other siblings, so they're all rivals. But on the other hand, they don't want 1 yen to be snatched up by anyone other than the siblings, so they're also all allies. I hadn't been told the details, but the siblings were apparently discussing how to protect their shares under various situations, setting up ceasefire agreements and rules to prevent anyone from getting an unfair advantage, even preparing to resort to legal action if absolutely necessary. That they would go this far to preserve their shares was just so beyond disgusting that you just had to acknowledge their resilience.
ってことは、さし、ベアトリーチェはじい様からの資格ってとこですかね。自分抜きで遺産の分配なんて話を勝手に進めてた息子たちに、一泡吹かせたかったんだろうぜ。
何者かしらね、ベアトリーチェって。自称してることが全て本当なら、今日まで誰にも知られずにいた謎の人物で、しかもおじい様の隠し黄金の存在を知っていて、その上当主の指輪まで委ねられている。相当に信頼された人物ね。
さすがにほうきにまたがった魔女だとは思わないっすけど、でも魔女と呼ぶに値する怪人物であることは間違いないっすね。
マリアちゃんがそのあたりのことを詳しく話してくれればいいのだけど、みんな小さい子にがっつきすぎだわ。すっかり怯えてしまって、聞けるものも聞けなくなってしまった。あの人たち、北風と太陽とか読んだことないのかしら。
確かなのは、マリアがベアトリーチェと名乗る人物から手紙を受け取ったこと。自分で現れて直接話せばいいものも、手紙を託して今もどこかに身を潜めているっていうシャイな怪人物ですけどね。
ねえバトラ君、ベアトリーチェなんて人物が本当にいると思う？
さあ、あくまでも偽名じゃないっすかね。じい様の代理人としてその妄想の中の魔女の名を名乗ることを許されたとか。
そうじゃなくて、今この六軒島には全部で18人いるの。19人目が存在すると思う？
Are there really a full 18 people on this island right now? Wondering about that, I began counting on my fingers, and it really did come out to that many. Hold on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So these are the 18. If Beatrice is here, that would be 19. So she might be between Nanjo and Genji. Then there's also space between Rosa and Maria. Of course, that's meant to be the space where Maria's father is, but we obviously don't know who that is. And I don't know, I doubt that'll come into play. Then again, it might. So, let's keep going.
19人目が存在すると思うって、どういう意味ですか？
言葉通りの意味よ。マリアちゃんに傘を貸した人物は私たち18人の中にはいないらしい。なら19人目がいて、その人物がマリアちゃんに傘を貸したと思うのが妥当じゃない？
まあ、そうなりますね。
ならその人物は今どこにいるの？少なくとも雨が降り出した瞬間には島にいた。
Well, there's this whole unexplored forest on the island, so really anybody could live here, aside from the Ushido Miya family. And I guess they'd be living here for pretty much a very long time, since they would have no way of leaving the island, as far as we know. Unless there's like another port on some other side of the island that they just aren't aware of. I mean, really, there doesn't even need to be another port. You can drive a boat up to like any shore, really. But I don't know. It's hard to say right now. And I keep saying I don't know, as if like that. And I know it doesn't really like lend itself well to, I guess, commentary or giving my thoughts about the game. But right now, I really don't know. This game just is full of mysteries right now.
そしてその後はどんどん天気は悪化して、とても船なんか出せない状態。となれば、その人物はまだ島の中にいて、どこかで雨宿りをしていなくてはならない。私たち誰の目にも触れずね。
確かに。俺たちは屋敷やゲストハウスの中を勝手にうろつき回ってましたが、誰も19人目なんかには会ってないわけですよね。でもまあ、これだけの広さのある島ですし、屋敷やゲストハウス以外に雨宿りできるところだってあるのかも。
At about this time, I began to realize what direction Kirie-san's suspicions were taking us in. Kirie-san was denying that a 19th person existed. Beatrice was one of us 18. In other words, she thought that someone we knew well was tricking us.
ベアトリーチェが自称する通りなら、その人物は間違いなく最高の賓客よ。おじい様が信頼する最高の腹心。そんな人物をおじい様が歓待しないわけがない。
It's weird that they're going this route with. I mean, it's not weird that she's thinking this, but we know for a fact that what she's saying is incorrect. Like, we have seen scenes with Kinzo that kind of go against what she's saying here, so... But of course she has no reason to say that, or she has no reason to know any of that.
お屋敷に迎え入れないわけはないのよ。でも、私たちは誰も見ていない。
待ってくださいよ。それはちょいと請求な推理じゃないですか？確かに、誰の目にも触れてはいないけれど、だからって19人目を否定することにはならないんじゃないですか？何かの理由があってこっそり上陸してずっと隠れているのかも。悪魔の証明ってやつっすよ。いることを証明するのはたやすい。ベアトリーチェってやつが俺たちの前に現れて挨拶すりゃ解決する。でも19人目がいないことを証明するのは不可能っすよ。
バトラ君の推理の仕方は悪くないわ。現在の状況では19人目の存在を認めるにも否定するにも情報が足りない。でもね、チェス盤をひっくり返して考えるとほぼ19人目はありえないって断言できちゃうのよ。
Spin the chessboard around was one of Kirie-san's favorite phrases. I've been influenced by those words and used them myself from time to time. When you get stuck trying to find a move in chess or shogi, then by spinning the board around and looking at everything from your opponent's standpoint, you can often see a strategy that'll give you the upper hand. It means turning things around and putting yourself in your opponent's shoes.
いい？仮に19人目の人物としてベアトリーチェが実在したとして、その人物は誰にも知られることなくこっそりとこの島に上陸し、ずっと隠れていた。何かの理由があってね。ならどうしてわざわざ姿を現してマリアちゃんに手紙を渡したの？
Really was a contradiction. If they had some reason for hiding themselves, then they should have stayed hidden the whole time. Okay, so if we take into account that magic exists, and the whole Maria's voice changing, what if Beatrice just possessed, like Beatrice is dead and she's like a spirit and she possessed Maria there, and this whole talk of Beatrice's revival is literally her revival because she's dead. That could be it. But even so, they had appeared openly in front of Maria.
それは、ほら、マリアも言ってた。メッセンジャーにされたって言ってたじゃないですか。マリアが一番年下で素直そうだったからじゃ。
メッセンジャーなんて必要なの？手紙を親族会議の席上に送りたかったら郵送すればいいだけの話よ。
I mean, they're taking the position that somebody snuck onto the island. And that would be super weird for somebody who snuck onto the island, but what if Beatrice was a 19th person who already lived on the island? That's kind of the other possibility.
4人の兄弟全員に郵送すれば黙殺することもできない。手紙を持参してこっそり手渡す理由がないのよ。
There's also the fact that she didn't have the ring until Kinzo threw it out the window. So, I don't know. How did she know that he would throw it out the window? That's an important thing, because she would have had to have the letter written beforehand. Clearly. Or she would have at least had to have the envelope beforehand. So, some of this is falling within her plans, and it's hard to gauge just how much of it.
確かに。なんだかおかしな話っすね。
そもそもベアトリーチェが存在していて、その存在をアピールしたいなら、みんなの前に堂々と姿を現せばいいだけの話。なのに現れず、マリアちゃんという小さな子を通して、おぼろげな輪郭だけでその存在を主張しようとする曖昧さ。矛盾。もっと考えて。マリアちゃんの前に姿を現し、19人目の存在を印象づけるという点と、にもかかわらず、今この瞬間も私たちの前に姿を現さず隠れ続けている点。
The problem is, who did Maria see? Like, we have alibis for everyone at that time, except for a few people, and those people couldn't have possibly disguised themselves as Beatrice. Like, we have Kanon, which is extremely unlikely. We have Genji, which is also extremely unlikely. And we have Goda, who is also extremely unlikely. And Natsuhi, who maybe was able to disguise herself with, like, a wig, maybe, but that would be... I guess it's possible that it was Natsuhi. That's one angle to consider. But everyone else has an alibi. Like, their presence can be corroborated by someone else, so... It's hard to tell.
これらの矛盾。これを念頭に置いた上でチェス盤をひっくり返すの。つまり19人目の人物としてベアトリーチェがいると印象づけたい人物の目論見は何かよ。
I feel like though the voice changing of Maria was too big of a hint. And maybe that was just a narrative thing, and maybe her voice didn't actually change that noticeably. Or, because like I feel like if her voice changed that noticeably, everyone would have pointed it out, but maybe they just had way too much to think about at that time. I don't know. It's really... I've got to stop saying just I don't know after all of this, because I keep saying that, but yeah. I was just about to say it again.
姿を隠したい人物ならその存在をアピールするわけがない。そして姿を現したい人物なら手紙を託すなんて遠回しをするわけがない。ってことは
簡単よ。ベアトリーチェは18人の中にいるのよ。
But I feel like the fact that we're bringing up this possibility now, so early, is kind of... It's going to be proof... Well, not proof, but it's going to lead to that being dismissed early. Like, the first possibility that you bring up is going to be the one that gets dismissed first, right? In most mysteries, anyway. Not always the case, but it's definitely... Like, it feels like they're getting this out of the way right now, so we can just dispel that. But we'll see.
だからこそ18人以外の人物が存在するような幻想を作り出しているのよ。これ見よがしな19人目のアピール。それで得をするのは姿を潜めた19人目じゃない。すでにいる18人の方なのよ。もちろんこの推理は穴だらけ。いくつかの前提がひっくり返るだけですぐに崩れる脆いものだけど、私はほぼ間違いないと見てるわ。
This is starting to feel pretty creepy. Someone lent Maria the umbrella and handed her the letter. Supposedly, none of the 18 did this, and yet Beatrice was hidden among those 18. What was this person planning, hiding their true form and pretending to be Beatrice?
マリアちゃんの自作自演も疑ったんだけど、文章の内容が非常に手が込んでて、マリアちゃんが自前で用意したとは考えがたい。
Not to mention reading that herself, which is also something that I hope they bring up. I really want someone to bring up that voice change.
でも、マリアちゃんが何者かと共謀している可能性も否定できないわ。
Of course, if she's working together with someone, the first person that they're gonna point to is Rosa. But we know that's not the case. Like, there's no way... I don't know, there's no way Rosa was involved in any of this.
おいおい、マリアは9歳のお子様だぜ。誰と何を共謀するってんだよ。しかも愚直で真面目で素直なあの性分だぜ。
ええ、私もマリアちゃんの性分はよく理解しているわ。でもだからこそあり得ると思うの。
Because if somebody had trained her or directed her to act this way, then she would obediently obey them, probably.
魔女に憧れ、その存在を盲信している夢見がちな少女。そこにベアトリーチェと名乗る人物が現れて魔女だと名乗ったら、彼女はそれを大喜びで鵜呑みにして信じるんじゃないかしら。
つまりあの肖像画のごついドレスを着て変装すればマリアを騙すことは難しくないと。
They would also need a wig as well, I guess. Which, that would have to be prepared beforehand. And that would mean that, like, someone who lives here, probably like Natsuhi, would be the one to have that if we're going this route.
その論法になっちゃうと、私たち女性陣はみんな疑われちゃうことになるんだけどね。とにかくマリアちゃんが何者に出会ったのか。
Because I'm sure Maria would recognize if the hair wasn't right, like, so clearly they had some more elaborate disguise than just wearing the dress. And they clearly had to have the dress prepared as well, which means Well, I don't know. I guess their luggage wasn't like examined by everyone or anything, so anybody could have brought the dress with them, as well as potentially a wig. So if they had this planned all along, but how would they know that Kinzo would throw his ring out the window? That I don't know.
それの詳細を聞くことがこの謎を解く一番にして最も身近な鍵なのよ。
If we go by the theory that Nanjo took the ring, but no, then that's going by the theory that like the scene of him throwing it out the window was a lie, which that would be like way overthinking it.
しかしその鍵は少女の心の奥に頑なに閉ざされてしまったわ。みんなが頭ごなしに魔女の存在を否定し、一体その人物は誰なのかと問い詰めすぎた。マリアちゃんは当分大人には心を開かないでしょうね。
In the dim hall, in front of the portrait of Beatrice, Maria was sobbing.
誰もね、マリアがベアトリーチェに会ったことを信じてくれない。ベアトリーチェとくれた手紙も見せたのに、それでも信じてくれないの。
If anybody's gonna get anything out of her, it's gonna be George. Maybe Jessica. But the only one who would be inclined to do so would be George.
とにかく鍵はマリアちゃんが握ってるわ。ベアトリーチェが18人の中にいるのか19人目なのか、それを知る鍵をね。
マリアは頑固だぜ。あいつへそを曲げるとなかなか機嫌を直さないからな。
大人の私より子供のバトラ君の方が機嫌を直せる確率は高そうよ。彼女の機嫌が直ったら聞いてみて。遺産分配がどうのこうのって話には関心ないけど、こんな王道洋館ミステリーみたいなシチュエーションにはワクワクしちゃわない？マリアちゃんに手紙を渡した人物は一体誰なのか。知的好奇心がうずくわ。
うんざりするような金の話に付き合わされてもワクワクとは実にタフなことだぜ。大人はすげえや。
I shrugged exasperatedly. But I did notice something. Kirie noticed how dejected I was after overhearing our parents' turbulent discussion. Was probably trying to clear the air. At the very least, I'd recovered enough to voice my complaints. She wasn't my real mother, so I've never felt like calling her mom. But it did make me think she's a real adult.
おうガキども、ここにいたのか。キリエも長え化粧直しじゃねえか。俺も次からは化粧をしてくることにするぜ。
ごめんなさい。女の化粧は長いのよ。どう？兄弟水入らずの話し合いは。
さぞや和気あいあいとしてるだろうよ。
Kirie-san poked the weak spot under my arm with her elbow.
一度頭を冷やそうってことで小休止さ。こりゃ夜通しになりそうだぜ。泣けてくれ。
His way of talking hadn't changed, but he couldn't completely hide his fatigue. I couldn't say I was sympathetic, but he looked pitiful compared to his normal, energetic self.
しかしひでえ雨だな。ゲストハウスに戻るのも嫌になるぜ。夏日姉さんが屋敷で泊まれるよう準備してくれたらしい。どうする
？3階になった時に考えてもいいんじゃない？部屋に戻る体力もなくなってたら、その時はお世話になりましょうよ。
そうだな。その時に考えりゃいいか。バトラーはどうする？
俺がいちゃお邪魔だろうからよ。気使って向こうに戻るぜ。
そうか。すぐ戻るのか。
さあな。一人で戻ったって寂しいしよ。子供全員で揃って帰ることにするぜ。
そうだな。そうするといい。それでバトラー、お前今夜はそうは簡単には寝ないだろう。
多分いとこたちとおしゃべりしてるだろうからな。夜更かししそうな気配はあるぜ。それがどうかしたのかよ。
そうか。もし大人たちの会議が終わってお前がまだ起きてたら、ちょいと家族でしたい話があるんだ。
なんだよ。柄にもねえな。
This is a major death flag, honestly. So that makes me a little worried. Apparently, Kirie-san was thinking the same thing. What are you talking about? She asked him in a small voice. Looks like Kirie-san didn't have a clue what Dad meant either.
キリエにも聞いてもらいたい話だ。後で話すから、今は聞くな。頼む。
I don't know anyone who neglects the concept of family as much as this old bastard. And now he's saying we're gonna have a talk as a family. Both Kirie-san and I couldn't help but get wide-eyed.
そうビビった顔すんなよ。ビビりてえのは俺の方なんだ。何しろ。
At that point, he swallowed his words for an instant, even though putting on airs of importance wasn't much like my dad.
気持ち悪いぜ、親父。今、家族は全員揃ってるじゃねえかよ。もったいぶらずに言えよ。
俺は多分、今夜、殺されるだろうな。
Well, okay. So, he's just coming out and saying that, which we all kind of suspected. That's less a death flag and more of a premonition of death. There was a huge crash of thunder. Must have been really close. Dad's expression, brightly illuminated by the lightning, was burned into my eyes. Dad's face, which always looked so sure of itself, which always wore a taunting expression, strangely frail in a way I couldn't really explain. It was so worn out that he looked like a different person.
は何言ってんだよ、柄でもね。
同感よ。どうしたの？急に弱気ね。あなたらしくもない。
俺も化粧直しに行ってくる。ついてくんなよ。
He turned away weakly. After that, only Kirie and I were left, still wide-eyed.
なんだってんだ？今夜殺される？まさか、あの妙な手紙のせいで、親父ビビっちまったのか？連続殺人者の映画の見過ぎだぜ。
Kirie-san didn't answer my lighthearted words and continued to stare at my
バトラ
dad's
君はルドルフさんに今話せと言ったら話さず立ち去った。
disappearing back.
みんなに話すことがあると言い出しながら答えなかった。どうして？チェス盤をひっくり返す。すると
話すと言っておきながら話せない矛盾。なんすかね。親父側から見ると何か見えてきますか？
ええ、見えるわよ。話したいことがある。でも自分から言い出す勇気がない。だから追ってきて俺に話しかけて聞き出してくれがついてくるなも逆の意味よ。ついてきて俺を問い詰めてくれが正解。まっ
ったく甘えん坊さんなんだから。
そういう推理でいいんすか？そんなんめちゃくちゃな。
名探偵や名刑事が男女の気持ちや心を推理できる？できないでしょ？異性の気持ちを探るのは何次元のトリックを暴くよりはるかに高度な技術なのよ。私に言わせれば名作推理小説より恋愛小説の方がよっぽど難解なミステリーなんだから。
はあ。
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
そういうもんすかね。
私はあの甘えん坊さんと一緒にいるわ。普段は虚勢を張ってるけど、今夜はかなりの激論で疲れ切ってる。誰かに寄りかかりたい気持ちなんでしょうね。それに応えるのがパートナーの役目よ。
はあ。そりゃあお熱いことで。じゃあ、うちのクソ親父の世話をよろしく頼みますよ。
ええ、任せておいて。
I called out to Kirie-san's departing back.
え？何？
いや、ありがとよって。おかげで、陰鬱な気分がだいぶ晴れたぜ。
ならよかった。コミュニケーションは大事ね。
After answering with a wink, Kirie-san followed after Dad. Alright, we're gonna end it there. So now we're getting to the point where we need to start seriously thinking about who might be the first to die. And I'm thinking maybe they're gonna find Kinzo dead. I don't know. That he might be the first to die, but he might also survive. But I feel like he knows too much. Like, if he were around and they could just ask him, that would be... Then again, they can't just ask him. They can't get into his study, but... The servants are around, so... Yeah. Well, he's kind of my first guess at who's gonna die first. After that, I have no idea. We've got Jessica, potentially. She went off on her own, but I don't see the children dying just yet. Because we've still got all the adults, and they haven't, they've still got themselves in the way of the... Does that mean all the adults are gonna die? I mean, if we go by the legend, there needed to be a lot of people that would die, so I don't know. This is really intriguing. But anyway, let's just check here. Ah, tips. So, I guess this just lists the important information that we might need to keep track of. I've been checking this occasionally, but it's been empty until now. So we've got the portrait epitaph. Behold the sweet fish river running through my beloved hometown. You who seek the Golden Land, follow its path downstream in search of the key. As you travel down it, you will see a village. In that village, look for the shore of the two will tell you of. Maybe the two refers to... I don't know. Maybe Maria is one of the two who Beatrice is speaking through? And maybe she'll speak through someone else? I don't know. And then there sleeps the key to the Golden Land. So maybe somebody is going to be possessed by Beatrice again. And they're going to tell us of some shore, like maybe deep in the forest, and that's where Beatrice is keeping the ring. The ring is going to be the key. And the one who obtains the key must then travel to the Golden Land in accordance with these rules. So I don't know what they mean by the Golden Land. Maybe the forest? Maybe the Golden Land would refer to the mansion. But how would the key, if the key is the ring, how would it choose anybody? That's also interesting too. Well, what if the ring possesses anybody who picks it up, and Maria picked it up while she was outside, and that caused Beatrice to be possessed, or to possess her, and then Beatrice like wrote the letter, but then where would she get the envelope? I guess she has to have it. She has to have like some atelier somewhere on this island. Anyway, we don't need to focus on too much on this right now, but we've got all this if we need to look back on it. So we will do that whenever we need to. And until next time, take care. Save here, and I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.